And he was like, I don't know if it's how your clothes was made, but something is hanging down underneath you. Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 4th, and it's a gloomy day. I look like somebody who just rolled out of bed and thought I looked presentable. Well, that's exactly what I did. Do not judge me. Trying to make my bun look okay. Yesterday, how did yesterday go? Yesterday was a crazy day to begin with. My hand is tired, so I have to hold it down. Yesterday was kind of a crazy day. Hard to predict how any day is gonna go most times. I just had some really good cake for breakfast. I don't think that sounds the healthiest, but it was so good. And so far, I'm not sure what I'll be doing for the rest of the day, but I'm in a good mood today, and that's all that matters. Finally got yet another break. I'm in the bathroom. It is probably a few minutes after 4:30. And I'm literally so tired today. Like, today is not one of the days where I'm playing around when I say I'm tired, because you know sometimes you're like, oh, I'm so tired, but you're really playing around. You're tired, but not that bad. Today, when I tell you I'm tired, I'm really tired today. I'm just gonna relax a little bit. I just ate a snack and I'm gonna relax a little bit, probably sleep for a little if I can. So yeah, good light, and literally the color on the wall can like make or break the quality of a video. Like here, the wall is like, I want to say beige as opposed to like a white wall or a white space, the difference that there is. And it kind of annoys me that, right. It's not exactly the best depending on where you are, because now it kind of looks the same as, that was so irrelevant, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. So the other day I was at the laundromat and this guy was like, oh, come here. So I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? I was there with Dwayne. Anyways, I went, because you know, you never know what somebody's calling you for. So I went and I was like, yeah. And he was like, I don't know if it's how your clothes was made, but something is hanging down underneath you. I felt so bad. I was so embarrassed and I didn't even look what it was yet. Anyways, so I walked away and I walked over to my husband and I was like, babe, he said something is hanging down behind me or underneath me. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, could you look what it is? Now imagine at this point I had to be bending over in front of my husband in the laundromat. Like, it wasn't already an uncomfortable situation where the guy had to tell me that something was hanging down from underneath me. I'm still so embarrassed and uncomfortable even talking about it. So I asked my husband to look, and I was like, look what it is, like seriously. When he looked, I was wearing some sweatpants, and when he looked, it was this. It was like caught between, I'm not gonna show between my crotch right now. It was caught between my legs. So when I was bending down to get my stuff out of the laundry bags to load the machine, it was showing behind me. And like, so I said to the guy, I'm like, thank you. And afterwards I was like, oh my gosh, how much was he staring up underneath me to even see my pants string hanging down? It was so weird and I was so embarrassed, but I was like so mad afterwards too, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like it kind of feels rude that he was like staring up under to even, I'm so annoyed right now. And just thinking back about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it was an older guy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, He was sitting in like a chair and he was kind of slouched. So he was leaning back and I'm like, oh my gosh, how, I'm just imagining how that even looked. Like you were literally sitting there looking up on, y'all get what I'm trying to say. It was so weird and I felt like it was so rude. But yeah, I feel like that's where I'm gonna wrap today up. See you guys tomorrow.